Hello, I am Alexandra Potasic, currently a graduate student at Arizona State University, who's interested in curatorial practices and collections management. As a junior fellow at the Library of Congress this summer, I'm part of the Preservation, External Climate, and Internal Building Climates project through the Preservation, Research, and Testing Division. Materials can face damage from their environment, such as high humidity, encouraging mold growth, and frequent changes in temperature, stressing their physical structures with shrinkage. To protect collections from damage and ensure the resources for future generations, we need to control the climate conditions where they are located. Yet, when historical buildings are modified to address collection needs, such as for new technology and climate controls, protection from outside weather conditions may be unexpectedly limited by the original construction. For example, there have been considerable modifications for controlling temperature and humidity in the Thomas Jefferson Building in Washington, D.C., where the outside climate is semi-continental, varying between hot and humid summers and cold winters. However, those changes for climate control are limited by the building's original 19th century construction. Today, preservation professionals can also expect to contend with the effects of global warming on outside conditions with more intense heat waves, additional rainfall, and greater variations in weather than in years past. Along with junior fellow Anna Catherine Overstreet, as part of the preservation project, my work uses past weather data from NASA's Prediction of Worldwide Energy Resources, or POWER, data access viewer, and the Preservation, Research, and Testing Division's temperature and relative humidity data recorded hourly in the Library of Congress from work areas, storage, and exhibit spaces. Preliminary analysis of the data from these spaces supports our understanding that outside weather conditions affect indoor conditions. For example, the case for the Abel Buell 1784 map has been kept tightly controlled with temperature staying mostly within recommended preservation thresholds, but there remain fluctuations correlated with outside temperatures. Complete analysis of the relationship between internal and external conditions must control for factors such as power outages, visitor activity, and air conditioning, as well as building insulation and the delayed effect of humidity and heat transfer from outside to inside. I have focused on identifying such time delays, the humidity and thermal lag, between peaks and outside weather conditions data and readings from climate monitoring sensors located inside the Thomas Jefferson Building. This was completed with the aim to create an interactive model that controls for these delays and that is usable by other institutions with limited resources so that they can better address their own climate control concerns. For more information on our project, as well as others from the Preservation, Research, and Testing Division at the Library of Congress, please visit the division's blog listed here.